Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to a brand new video where we are going to teach you how to make a food ordering app with the help of Flutter. So on this video, we are going to cover a responsive UI, how to use a different type of widgets and many more. So do not forget to hit that like button and let's keep the like aim on this video of 1k likes. I know you will definitely do that. And also do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's get started. So before moving to the app, I want to simply show you that how your app will look like and how you are going to code along with me. So here you can see this is the onboarding page, and here I have added some of the graphics in the onboarding page, and here you can see that this is a title of this app which is discover your food. So this is a graphic image and this is the title, and here I have just added a lorem ipsum text which is a random text, but if you want you can add some interesting text to make more attracting for the users to use this app. And here you can see a button named next. Now when I tap to this button, we'll directly move to the home page, and here you can see a menu icon, a profile page icon, get your food delivered. So this is a main code of our app that we have simply shown in the home page. And here you can see the all burger, pizza, pasta. So these are the some categories that I have tried to show in this food ordering app, where the user can simply click to this and can choose a specific category of the food item they need to order. Now here just below in the list view they can simply see the food items like pizza, burger, and here they can see the ingredients and a price of that food item. They can also see top food deals. Here you can see that I have added a curved navigation bar so that when the user will tap, they can simply move to the different pages like a cart page, order page, profile page. Now when I'll tap to this plus button, here I'll directly move to the food detail page where you can see a name of an food item which is pizza, and here you can see that the user can simply select a quantity of the food item they need to order, and here the total price will be shown and add to cart button. So these are the all the things that you are going to learn on this app, and this is a food ordering app that will simply make it from the scratch. So now let's move to the code. So here you can see the main.dart, and here you will see a debug banner at the top right position. So you can simply remove this debug banner by using debug show check mode banner to false. Now here in the leaf folder, I will simply create a new folder name which will be simply pages, and inside the pages folder, first I am going to create a onboarding page, or you can say a landing page. So here I will simply create a new file name which will be simply onboarding.dart, and here first I will simply import the package by using material.dart and will write a stateful widget which will be simply onboarding, something like this. Yeah, so once you have given this dart page name which is onboarding, now we need to simply use the image in the onboarding page as I've shown you in the starting of this video. So you can see that I have created one folder name which is images, and inside the images folder I have saved one image. Now when you want to use the image, when you have saved in the any of the assets folder like I have named images, then you need to simply go to the perspec.ml file and simply call that file name. So here I will simply call my file name, or you can say folder name, which is an images. Now I can simply use the image file that I have saved in the images folder. Yeah, so let's move to the onboarding again here, and we'll write a scaffold, now a body, a container, a child, a column, and a children, something like this. Now here first I'm going to show the image which is this image. So as you can see that there is some blue lines appears on each widget, though I tell on my each of the course, like I have made 10 to 12 apps before on this channel, and I have already made food delivery app from the scratch. If you can simply found in my channel. Yeah, so in my each series I tell that to simply remove these blue lines by using a two lines in the analysis options.eml file, something like here in on this file. So let me add these two lines in the rules section so that it will automatically remove that blue lines from there. Yeah, so here you can see that I have added these two lines. Now you can simply pause a video or you can simply write this code over here in the rules section. So once you have done this thing, let's move to the onboarding.dart back again here, and here I need to simply write image.asset and will simply write a image for images folder name and will write image file name, which is simply pan.png, sorry, png. Yeah, now we need to simply pass the color, which will be background color, and will pass colors dot white. So let me call this page so that I can show you what all code I am writing here. So I will simply call this page by writing onboarding. So we'll simply write onboarding, and here you can see the image, but I need to simply decrease the image size. So I will simply pass the height. Let's pass the height 300, and let's pass the width 300 and a fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, something like this. Now we can simply center this by using a center widget. So we'll simply pass a center widget over here. Yeah, now I need to give some more space from the top, so I will simply use the size box. Let's keep the height up to 90.0, or let's keep it up to 120. Now here, once we have done all this thing, here we need to show the main headline, or you can say the title of this app, which is discover your food. And I will add some random text like lorem ipsum text. But if you want to like add some more text to make your app unique, you can simply do that. So this is the headline that I am using, but you can simply edit in your way if you are thinking that you have any interesting idea to make it more attractive for the users to use this app. Now here I will simply use a text widget, and in the text widget I will simply write discover your food. Yeah, now we can simply pass a style, a text style, a color, which will be colors dot black, a font size, let's keep it 22.0, and we'll simply pass font weight dot bold. Yeah, so this is the text. Now I think so I can increase the font size up to 24 or maybe up to 26. Yeah, now we can provide the space. So we'll write a size box. Let's keep the height up to 30.0. Now here you can see the title of this app, which is discover your food. Now here I can simply add a random text, which is a lorem ipsum text. But as I've told you, if you have any better idea, you can add some interesting thing over here to attract more viewers. Yeah, not viewers, are users. Yeah, so here now I need to use a text widget here again, and let me add that text because I don't remember a lorem ipsum text. So yeah, you can see that I have added the text over here, and through the text widget I had simply paste that text in the text widget, and this is the text that I have shown in the app. I've used some padding over here so that it won't like stuck in the left and right side of the screen, and here I've used text align dot center to so that I can simply center the each line that I'm going to show in this text widget. And this is a way you can simply make your app attractive. Yeah, so once you have done all this thing, now we can simply show the button over here, which will be next. Yeah, so after this I will do one thing here. To create a customized button over here just below this text, I will use a container. Now in this container I will provide the width, and let's pass a media query. Now you already know the reason why I've used a media query, but if not, let me repeat it again. So media query is something that makes your app highly responsive. So that's why I'm not providing any fixed width over here, because if you provide a fixed width and if you try to check the app in your multiple devices, then there will be a chance that the app will not be as responsive as we expect. So that's why we need to use a media query spacer or like expanded widget, flexible widget. So these are the some widgets that can simply make your app highly responsive. Yeah, so this is the way we can use it. So we'll write media query dot of context dot size dot width divide by 2. Now we can use a decoration, a box decoration, and here I'm going to pass a customized color code to this container, or you can say a button. So here I will write 0xff and will write ff73734c. Yeah, so this is the color that I'm going to use. Now here let me pass the text widget where I can simply add the text which will be next. So we'll copy and paste the text. I think so we need to pass a child. Yeah, something like this. Let's remove this text and we'll simply write next over here. Yeah, so here you can see the text. Now I need to simply change in the color, which will be white, so that I can see the text. Color will be simply bold. We can increase our font size up to 24, I guess, and we can pass the height up to, let's pass 50, and we can center this. So remove this. Let me show the widgets. We can center it with a center widget. Now we can pass up to 60, and here we can use a border radius, and we'll pass a border radius dot circular. Let's keep it up to 20, I guess. 20 is okay. Now we can use a size box height. Let's keep the height 130, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, so here you can see a next button. If you want, you can also provide like something to make it more like a button like thing, like in elevation form. So you can use a material widget. So you can simply wrap up with a widget name material, and we can simply pass the elevation up to 3.0, and we can pass a border radius to the material widget 2. Yeah, so here it is, and now it's look like a button, and the user can simply click to this button and directly land to the home page. Yeah, so this is our onboarding page is done. So this is how we can simply make a onboarding page by just using a graphic design, a title, some attractive text to make this more interesting, and a button just like next, or if you want to show the get started button, you can also do that. Yeah, so if you haven't hit that like button till now, then I have a small request from you all. Please show your support by hitting that like button, and let's be a part of this channel by hitting that subscribe button too, because I have noticed that while many of the viewers are loving our videos but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So show your support by hitting that subscribe button, because like and button is totally free. Yeah, so now let's move to the pages folder, and we'll simply create our main page of this app, which is home page. So we'll write home.dart, and here we'll simply import the package by using material.dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name, which will be simply home, something like this. Now here we can simply write a scaffold widget, a body, container, a child, a column, and a children. Yeah, so this is the thing that we need to usually add in all the Dart files. Now once we have done all this thing, first thing I'm going to show over here is a menu button. So let's add that button first. So I will simply use the icon and will write icons dot menu. Yeah, so this is the button, as you can see here. So once you write icon, it will simply show the icon here. So let's move to the home page by using home file name, and here you can see the button, but to show the button we need to add a margin to the container. So we'll write edge insert dot only from the top. Let's pass the margin up to 50, and let's pass from the left up to 20, and we can increase a size of an icon by using size 35.0. So here you can see the menu icon. Now once you have shown this menu icon, I can simply show the text like get your food delivered. So this is the main text that I want to show here in the home page. So rather than copying the text widget here again, I will copy this text widget and will simply paste it something over here. Yeah, now we can simply write get your food. Now we can simply change it to the black color so that I can see the text, and we'll simply write W500. So here you can see the text. Now I need to bring the icon over here, so we'll simply write cross axis alignment dot start. We can pass a size box, I mean the height between these two widgets, which will be 40.0. yeah, or let's keep it 30, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, now we can use a text widget here again, and we'll show the text name delivered. So we'll write delivered. Yeah, and we can make it bold, so we'll write bold, and we can also increase a font size up to 30. Yeah, or let's keep it 26 and 30, I guess it's okay, or make it 30. It's up to your choice, like how you want to simply make your design and thing. Yeah, and 30. Yeah, so here it is, and here we can see the icon and the main text for our app. Now once we have done this thing, here I want to show the, you can say, a profile icon. Rather than icon, I'm thinking that let's show the user image over here, so that when the user will tap to his image, they will directly move to the profile page. So that will also indicate like this image will navigate them to a profile page. Yeah, so because 99% of the users who are using the app are smart, so they know that when they will tap to this image, they will directly redirect to a profile page. Yeah, so let's show the user image over here. So I don't have any user image in the images folder, so let me paste some random image. So I've added one random image, which is a boy image. Now I want to show the image over here, so I need to wrap up the icon with a row widget, and we'll simply use image.asset, and we'll use images folder, which is our images folder. Yeah, now boy.jpg, and now we need to provide the height, which is 50, and let's keep the width 50 and the fit boxfit.cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image. Now I need to bring something over here, so what we need to do, main axis alignment dot space between, and we can provide the space from the right position to, let's keep it up to 20. We can provide the border radius, so we need to wrap up with a clip react widget, and here we need to use a border radius dot circular, let's keep it 30. Yeah, so here you can see the image of the user, text. I think so there is lots of space between this icon and the text, I guess. Let's keep it up to 20. Yeah, now here once we have done this things, I need to show like a categories over here, a list of categories, you can say. So like all, burger, pizza, or let me remind some more food items, burger, pizza, all, and what should we keep, pasta. Let's keep pasta, burger, pizza, all. So this is the 4 categories that I can keep. Now if you have any more idea like anything, you can simply keep on adding on these categories. So let's do this. So here we need to use a list view, because I need to simply show the thing in the horizontal direction. So I will use a list view, and here we need to use a children, and in the children I need to first show the container. Now in this container I need to show the child, our text. Our first text will be all, so we'll write all over here. Now we need to use a style, a text style, color will be simply colors dot white, and a font size 20.0 or 18.0, let's keep it 80.0, and font weight dot bold. Now there is one more way to show the list view, like you can use a list view dot builder, because I have used many times list view builder to show the list, because it will be more easy for the viewers to use a list view. But that is something which come in advanced Flutter, like advanced coding, or you can say. So that's, so in that we need to use simply a list view dot builder. We need to have a knowledge about how to use the list and how to simply pass a data and show the data using a different stateless widget. So I think so that will be a simply like a complex thing if you are making this food delivery app for the first time. So in this app I'm trying to simply make it simple, so that the beginners who want to simply use this, like learn a Flutter coding, they can simply code along with me. They don't need to simply do advanced coding and all. So that's why I'm keeping this list view as simple as I can. So if you think that there is much more way to write a list view, I know you are correct. But the reason I'm writing in this way is because so that the each beginner who are learning the Flutter for the first time, they don't face any problem to write a code. I think so that's much clear. Yeah. So here we need to use a decoration, a box decoration, and here I need to use a color. So I'm going to use the same color that we have used for the next button, because this is our app main color, you can see that. Yeah. So we'll copy this color. This color gone. Yeah, here it is. So we'll copy this color and we'll simply paste it something over here. So there will be some bug, I know that there is a render box error thing. Now let me explain you what is render box error and how you can simply fix that. So a list view is something that needs like how much space I should use in the app. So if you use the list view something like this, then it will simply show the render box error. And this error is that I don't know how much space I should use in your app to show the list. So that's why this error you are facing. So to fix this error, just wrap up with list view with a container and tell him that this is the specific space and you can use that much space. So that's why I will pass the height up to 50, or I think so 50 will be too less. Let's keep it 120. Yeah. And because we need to pass in the horizontal direction, so I will simply pass a scroll direction axis dot horizontal, something like this. And now here you can see that, and let's keep it 50. I guess it will be okay for the list view to use that much space. Yeah. So think like a list view is a good children. He want that the instructor to instruct him how much space he should take, and instructor can simply tell them use the this much height, and the list view will use that much height. So this is a good boy thing. Yeah. So think that a list view is a good boy thing. So here we have wrote a container and we'll simply pass a width, and we'll pass a width to this container. Let's keep it up to 80. Yeah. And now we can simply center this by using a center widget. And here you can see the alt text category, you can see. Now we can simply pass the height, like size box height 40.0, something like this. 40 will be too much. Let's keep it 20. It is okay. Yeah. Now let's keep it up to 40. I think so 40 it is okay. Yeah. Now we can provide a border radius, and the border radius will be circular, and let's keep it up to 20. So here you can see that. But if you want to show that the category that have been selected something like this, then you can show that, and the other categories that have not been selected, we will simply show that in the elevation form, like in the elevated form, so that it will be like in more highlighted category. Let me show you how I'll do that. But in the other categories I'm going to show the image with a name of that category, right? Like burger, then I want to simply show some icon related to the burger. Same for the pizza and pasta, right? So that's why let me add some images in the images folder so that I can use them, right? Yeah, so here you can see that I have added burger image, a pizza image and a pasta image. But there is one more thing, that in the pasta I have got this image for the pasta, like it is an icon of an pasta. I don't know how it is pasta and how this pasta look. I didn't eat a pasta like this before. So if you ate this type of pasta, then it's good, then we can use that. I don't know what type of pasta that was. Yeah, so let's move, and here we can use a container here again. And in the container, now I think so we need a container with a color which will be colors dot white. Yeah, let's keep the height as it is. Now we need to use a image and the text widget both together. So let's remove the center widget from here, and here we need to simply wrap up with a row widget. And in the row widget I will use image, and we'll use image dot asset, asset. Yeah, and here we need to write a images folder name and a image file name, which is burger dot png, and we can simply pass the height. Let's keep the height 30, width will be also 30, and a fit box fit dot cover. So let me write burger over here, not burger, burger. So we'll write burger. Yeah, change the color to black, something like this. So here you can see the text name burger. I think so let's remove this width. We don't need a necessary width over here. We can use a size box, and we'll pass a width over here which will be 30.0, and we can provide the width over here too. Let's keep it 10. It's okay, I guess. 22 is okay. Yeah, W500 burger for burger. Yeah, this is burger. Now we can use like a material widget. So what we need to do, we need to wrap up with a material widget. We need to pass the elevation 3.0. So here it is. Now we need to wrap up with again with a container so that I can provide some padding. Agent set dot all, let's keep it 10. So after providing the padding, you can see that the container size decreased because there is a fixed, because as you know list views are like a good student, he know how much space he need to use. So I need to tell him that let's use more height, something like this, or let's keep it up to 80. 80 is okay, I guess. Yeah, but all didn't look good, so we need to provide the height to all up to 60. No, because we have already provided the height to the list view, so that's why it won't change from here. So that's why we need to use a margin edge inset dot only. From the top we can pass up to 30.0. 30 I guess will be too much. Let's pass from the bottom to 0. Yeah, so this way we can decrease our size. 20 and 20. Yeah, so now it's good, I guess. Now we can provide this over here. We can provide a width up to like 150, and let's keep it up to 200 or 180, and we can center this by using main axis alignment dot center. So this is burger, and here now we can provide a border radius. So we'll write border radius, so where we have provided. Acha, we need to provide something over here. Yeah, so here you can see the burger. Let's keep it up to 10. Yeah, so this will simply show that the non-selected categories. Now let me add two more categories for pasta and pizza. So we'll copy this container, we'll paste it over here, we'll write pasta, and here is pasta, and we'll write pasta. Yeah, so this is pasta, this is burger. Now you can see that it's simply cut from the right side, which won't look good. So let me remove this from the right position, and here I can simply wrap up with a padding widget, and we'll write edge inset dot only from the right. Let's pass 20.0. Yeah, now it's okay, I guess. Yeah, now it's look good. Ten will be okay because so here let's show a pizza and a pizza. Yeah, so here it is. Now the category we can add over here, which is pasta and a pasta. So here you can see all the categories that we have shown in the app. Now if you want to add some more categories in the app, you can simply keep on adding the categories here in the list view, something like this. So here it is done. Now I'm going to show, like, if the user have selected all categories, then the all food categories over here. So I have added some more images over here, which is like some pizza, burger. So let me rename this to burger. Yeah, so I think so the name will be same. So let rename this to burger1.jpg. Yeah, so here it is done. Now here I need to simply create a container widget, and in this container widget I will simply use a child, a column, and a children. Now in this children I need to use image.asset, and will use images folder here again, and in this images folder I need to simply write a image file name, which is pizza1.jpg. Let's move, and here you can see the image, but the image use a width of the screen, but I will simply pass the height and width. Let's keep the height up to 120, and let's pass the width up to 120, and we'll simply pass the fit, which will be simply boxfit.cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but let's pass the space from the top. So we'll pass the space height, let's pass 20.0, something like this. Now I think so we need to increase width and the height also, because we can't see the item clearly. Yeah, something like this. I think so it is okay, I guess. Now we need to simply wrap up with a clip react widget. So we'll wrap up with a widget which will be simply clip react, and now we can simply provide the border radius to this image. So we'll use a border radius circular. Let's pass it 10, or let's pass it 20. I think so 20 will look good. Now here you can see the first item, but let's add the more detail. This is just like just a image. So here we'll pass a decoration, a box decoration, and here I'm going to pass the color, which will be simply colors.white. Yeah, now here once we have done all this thing, we need to simply pass a text widget. So why to write the text widget here again? So we'll copy it from here and we'll paste it, and we'll simply pass a food name, which is pizza, something like this. Now you can see the text, but we'll use a cross, and we'll use a cross axis alignment dot start, and we can use a space too. like between this image and the text widget. So for that I need to use a size box, and let's pass the height 20.0 and also make this text to bold form. So we'll use dot bold, something like this. Now here, once we have done all this thing, we can use a text widget here again, so that we can show that what all ingredients present on this pizza or any of the food item. Yeah, so we'll copy the text widget here again, we'll paste it something over here, and here we'll use like cheese. And what should I add? What is more on the pizza? Let's pass tomato. I think so tomato is there in pizza. I don't like pizza, so I don't eat too much pizza, so I don't know what should I write in the ingredients. So let me think about it. uh, let's pass like bread. Yeah, bread. Yeah, and we'll simply pass w500, and we'll simply make it up to 18, something like this. Now we can show the price, so we'll copy the text widget from here again, and we'll paste it something over here. And now we are going to pass the price that we want to show, and we'll simply pass the price up to 50, and let's increase a font size up to 24. Yeah, here I guess it's okay. We can pass size box height 5.0. We'll use a row, and in the row first I'm going to show the reason for using the row widget, because here you can see the text. Now I want to simply show the button, like a plus button, so that the user can simply add this food item in their cart. So to do that I need to simply use a container. Now the decoration, a box decoration. Now in the box decoration I need to simply use the color. So the color that I'm going to use over here will be the color that we have passed in the all section. So yeah, so this is the color, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And now here I will simply use a child, and in the child I'm going to show the icon, which will be icons dot add, and the color of an icon will be simply white. So we'll write colors dot white. So this is the icon. Now I need to bring the icon something over here. So we'll use main axis alignment dot space between. Nah, it's too much space. I don't need this much space. I think so. This is happening because we didn't wrap up the container with a list view widget. So we need to simply wrap up the container with a widget which will be a list. I think so. Rather than wrapping it like this, let's wrap up to a children widget first, and we'll rename the column to list view. Yeah, something like this. So here I'm making this app like a basic UI, or you can say advanced UI, because we are trying to use a lots of thing in this food delivery app. But if you want to simply make this app from the scratch with all the backend and everything, you can simply follow our food delivery app series, because I have already made food delivery app and e-commerce app, or like 10 to 12 apps before on this channel. So I will simply paste a playlist link in the comment box. You can simply tap to that link and can follow a complete like a series, a different type of series, and you can add some more apps to your resume. Yeah, so let's move, and here we'll use a scroll direction, and we'll simply pass axis dot horizontal. Now as I've told you that list view is like a good student, so we need to simply tell them how much space we need to he need to use. Yeah, so we need to pass an container, and we'll simply pass the height. Let pass the height up to 300. Yeah, now you can see this. Now we can use, I think so we can now use space between will not work because it is a list view. So that's why I need to use like a size box, and we can use a width like this 50.0, or let's keep it up to 90. Yeah, now here it is. And if you want to provide some more padding, you can simply increase the padding of a container up to 5. And now we can use a border radius, which will be a border radius dot circular, and let's pass up to 10. Yeah, so this is the button. Now we need to provide a same border radius to this complete container. So we'll simply use a border radius here again, and we'll use the border radius dot circular, and let's pass up to 10. And now we can also use the elevation so that I can see this container clearly, because I can't see this container clearly. Yeah, so we'll wrap up with widget, we'll pass material, we'll pass the elevation 3.0, and now we can use the border radius here again. So let's pass it something over here, and now we can use a padding, which will be padding agent set dot all. Let's pass up to 10. Yeah, and we need to pass some more height, or let's keep it up to, I think so, 350 or 320, I guess. Now you can also use a media query in the height. It's not a necessary thing to pass a fixed height over here. Yeah, now we can simply pass some more radius. I think so 10 is not look good, so 20 it is okay, I guess. Yeah, so here it is, and here I have shown the first item. Now let me add some more items over here. So we'll copy this material widget here again, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And now we can use something like a margin, because it's simply stuck from down. So if we are making the app, make in that way that it looks really good and it can engage a user, yeah, who is using the app. Yeah, so we'll use a margin from the bottom, and we'll pass up to 40.0. 40 will be too much, so let's pass up to 10. 10 is okay, I guess. From the left, if you want, you can pass, but I will pass from the right, and let's pass from the right, which will be 20.0, something like this. And it's good, I guess. We can pass size box with 10.0. Yeah, it's okay. Now once we have shown the pizza, now we can simply show the second item, which is a burger. So we'll write burger, and we'll write burger1.jpg. So this is our second food item, and we'll simply rename the text to burger. And here we need to use like ingredients that this burger has. So let's pass, I think so the burger has tomato, so I'm writing tomato. And here I can simply write, like, what should I write? Let's write cheese. Yeah, cheese. So cheese and tomato. And here we can increase the price up to $80. And here we can again wrap up with a container widget. We can use a margin agent set dot only. From the bottom, let's pass 10.0. Yeah, so here it is, and here you can see the second item. Now if you want, you can add some more items over here to simply make a complete all category. As if you want, you can add a backend also. And if you want me to add a backend on this food delivery app, please let me know in the comment box, and let's keep the like aim of this video of 1k likes. And if you complete that like, I will definitely add the backend to this app from the scratch. Yeah, so let's hit that like button, and let's complete the aim of 1k likes. Now here it is done. Now let's move. So now I'm going to show the top food deals just below these categories. So to show that, first I need to create a headline of this page. So first close this list view from where? From here, I guess. Yeah, we'll close this list view. Now we need to copy the text widget here again, and we'll simply paste it something over here. And here I will rename the text to top food deals. Yeah, so here you can see the text. Now we can simply make it in the bold form, and we can increase up to 25, or let's keep it 23, I guess. Now we can use a size box, and let's keep the height up to 20.0. Yeah, it's okay. Now we can use some food items. to show over here. Padding against a dot 0. Yeah, so there was not any, like, if there is like unknown space in the list view, you can use like padding adjacent dot 0, because there is a default padding that list view gives, so you can use that. Now here, to show the food items, I will do one thing. I'll copy this container here again with a list of food items, and we'll copy and we'll paste it something over here again, and here you can see the items. Now let me pass the single child scroll view so that the user can simply scroll the screen and you won't face this error. So I will simply do one thing. We'll simply wrap up the container with a single child scroll view. Yeah, so here you can see the error has been gone, and now we can see the all categories, food items and a top food deals. So these are the two things. I think so there is lot of space from the left position, or let's keep it 20. Yeah, now it's okay, I guess. Yeah, so if you want, you can change a food items over here. This is, as I've told you, I'm making just for the UI. I will teach you how to make a good design and how to simply use a widgets in this Flutter app. Now let's move ahead, and here I'm going to show the bottom navigation. So through the bottom navigation, I will simply show the home page, and I think so we can show the, I think so let's pass a booking page, a profile page, and if you want, you can show also a cart page. So these are the four things that you can simply show. Yeah, so let's move to the perf dev, because we need to simply copy one package name, which is curve bottom navigation bar. So as I have told you, we'll move to the curve navigation bar and we'll need to copy the package. So let's move to the perf dev, and here I will simply search curved navigation bar. Yeah, and here this is the package that we are going to use. Now we need to copy this package, and we'll simply copy this package and we'll simply use it perspec YAML file so that I can use this package. Yeah, now this curve navigation bar is something like an animated form navigation bar that you can simply use, like it looks really good. So I usually would curve navigation bar in most of the apps. Now here, as I've told you, the pages that we are going to assign in the curve navigation bar is that. So the first one is home. Now the second, I'm thinking that to keep a cart, so I will simply write cart dot dart, and will simply import the package by using material.dart, and will write a stateful widget name, which will be simply a cart. Yeah, so this is the thing. Now this is the second page. Now I need a third page. Let's keep like a booking page. So you'll write booking.dart, and will again import the package by using material.dart, and will write a stateful widget name, which will be simply a booking. Yeah, so here it is. Now the fourth page will be a profile page. So we'll write profile.dart, and we'll again import the package by using material.dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name, which will be a profile. Yeah, so these are the four pages. Now let's code for the bottom name. So let's also create a page for the bottom name. So we'll write bottom name dot dart, and we'll import the package by using material.dart and a stateful widget name, which will be a bottom name, something like this. Now let's move with a bottom name. So here first I'm going to use the int current tab index. Now the int current tab index will help us to simply keep a track of like which image, why I'm telling the image, which icon that the user have selected. So it will simply navigate the user to that page. So for an example, if the user have clicked to the cart icon, then the app will simply navigate the user to the cart page. So the current tab index will simply keep a count of like which page that the user is selecting, right? I hope that is clear. Now we'll use a let and we'll use a list, and in this list like widget, which will be in the form of widget, and here we are going to store all the pages that we have created. A widget here again, and a current page. Now the current page, as I've told you, the word says it will simply store like which page we want to show. Now let's call all the page one by one. Yeah, so I've written all the pages that we want to show. Now let's store the pages in the pages list that I've created. So for that I need to use a init state, and in this init state I will simply call the page one by one. Which is an booking, and a profile, which will be a profile, yeah, and the cart, which will be the cart, something like this. So here it is done, and let's store all the thing in the pages list that I've created. So for that I need to use a home, the first one. The second I'm going to show, let's show the cart first, then a booking. So we'll use a cart, booking, then a profile. So here it is done, and now I need to simply store a current page. So for the default I'm going to show the home page in the current page. Yeah, now let's move and write a code to show the navigation bar. So here I'm going to write a scaffold and a bottom navigation bar, and here I'm going to use a curve navigation bar, which will be a curve navigation bar. And in the, I think so, let's pass the items first, then I'm going to add a color, height and all. So first the icon will be simply like icon, and we'll simply pass icons dot home outlined, and let's pass the color of this icon, which is colors dot white. Let's pass the shopping cart also, so we'll use icon and I think so, yeah, it's okay. We can pass the icon, and the icons will be icons dot and a shopping cart, shopping bag it's showing, no, not shopping bag, it is a cart. So what is that icon? Yeah, here it is, shopping cart. Now the color will simply pass colors dot white, and the third icon will be icons dot shopping bag, and we'll also pass the color, which will be colors dot white, and let's pass the outline, same for here, outline, and the fourth one will be the profile. So we'll use the icons dot profile, and we can simply, not a profile, sorry, a person outline. Yeah, so these are the some icons that I'm going to use in the app to show the bottom navigation bar. Now let's pass the main thing, the function over here. So first I'm going to pass the height, like how much height I want to show for this curved navigation bar. The background, wait a second, the background color, and we'll simply pass the background color, colors dot white, and the color will be simply colors dot black. I hope that I'm writing the correct color over here. I will see that once we run all this thing. Now we can simply pass the animation duration. So we'll pass the animation duration. Now the animation duration is something. So for an example, when the user will tap to the home page and they simply tap to the second page, not second option or icon, then how much time it should take from home icon to shift to the another icon. So this is the animation duration, and you can simply pass the duration up to like a milliseconds, and will pass a milliseconds 500. Yeah, now in the on tab, here in the on tab we'll simply pass the index, and here I'm going to simply show the index that I've told you. The use of current tab index is here, so we'll use the in tab index something like this. So once you have wrote all this thing, the main command that we need to add is a body. So the body, through the body we'll simply keep the track of like to show the pages. So for that I need to write a body, and we'll write a pages and a current tab index. So our bottom navigation is done, and let's call this so that I can show you what all code we have written over there. So bottom nav, yeah. So here you can see the bottom navigation and how we can simply navigate to a different pages by using a bottom navigation. Now if you think that the size of an icon is really small, you can simply increase the icon from the bottom nav to, yeah. So we can simply pass the size up to 30.0, and we can pass the same size in each of the cases. If you want, you can do that. Yeah, so here you can simply increase the icon size, and you can simply navigate to a different pages. So our bottom navigation is also done. Now let's move with a main thing, which is to show the food in detail so that the user can simply order them. So we'll move to the pages folder, and we'll simply create a new file name, which will be let's keep the file name food detail, and we'll write food detail dart, and we'll simply import the package by using material.dart material.dart. Yeah, now we'll write a stateful widget, and we'll simply pass the page name, which will be a food detail. Yeah, now we need to simply write a scaffold, a body, a container, a child, and a column, and a children, something like this. Now here I'm going to show the first food item, not in the home page. I will show you how, where I thinking to show that. So first I need to use a row, a children, and the icon, and the icon will be icons dot back arrow. So we'll write arrow back new iOS rounded. The color will be simply colors dot black. So let's navigate to the page so that I can show you what all code I'm writing over here. But before moving to this page, if you haven't hit that subscribe button till now, so let's hit that subscribe button and be the part of this awesome Flutter family, because this is just like we have created 10 to 12 apps in this channel, but I'm going to bring some more awesome series on this channel. And if you want to learn a Python, the Python series is also ongoing. So I have already uploaded like 2 to 3 parts of an Python, so you can still also learn about more about a Python. So this is the one of the most interesting channel on the YouTube, where you can simply learn different type of codings and can also make the app from the scratch. So hit that subscribe button, because I'm noticing that many of the viewers loving our videos but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So show your support by hitting that subscribe button. Now let's move forward, and here you can see the back arrow. Now you can't see, but let's pass the margin. So we'll use the margin as insert dot only from the top 50.0. Now if you want, you can increase a size of an icon up to 30.0, and you can do from the left, and we'll pass the left from 20.0. So here you can see the now icon. Now we need to simply wrap the icon with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method I need to simply pass navigator dot pop context, something like this. Now once you have written all this thing, as I've told you, I need to simply show the image over here. Now to show the image, I will simply use image.asset and the images folder name. And now I need to write, let's show a burger, I guess, dot jpg. The height is too much, maybe 50. Let's give the width 50. Let me add some another thing, or let's pass like burger dot png. Png will look good, I guess. This is a cartoon image, but if you want you can show this also, like 180 and up to 180, and it will be simply a fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so this is the image. Now we can simply bring the back arrow over here. So to do that, we need to simply use a cross. No, I don't think so. We need a cross. Why I pasted in a row widget? Sorry for that. I need to paste it outside a row widget. So here you can see the icon or image. You can say that. So cartoon image doesn't look good. So let me find some another image that I can show over here. So now you will see that how this food detail page has been completely done. But sorry for that. I don't know. I was recording a video, but in my device there is some storage problem. Though this is a Apple product, but still we face a problem. Like the recording automatically stops when I was recording this food detail page, but I will fix that problem, no worries about that. But let me explain you what all code I have written in this food detail page. So here you can see that I have added one image. So this is the image that I am getting from the image folder, which is this pizza image. And here you can see that I have shown the food name. So this is how I have used a row widget. Now the reason for using the row widget is because first, as I have told you, I have shown the food name, which is pizza, by using a text widget. And now here you can see that the user can simply increase or decrease the quantity of the food item they want to order. So to handle that, I have used an container. Yeah, so through this container I can simply like handle the like the amount of the quantity the user need to select to order and food, right? So that's why you will see this container over here. Now in the lorem ipsum text, so for an example, if the admin wants to add the food detail they want to simply show over here, they can simply do that by adding this detail about a food. Yeah, so this is how I have done through the text widget, and here I've shown a lorem ipsum text. Now this is the main part. As you can see, it looks really good by this color and this design. And here you can see the total price, like a total price of this food item after selecting the quantity. So this had been shown over here with a add to cart button. So this add to cart button will simply allow the user to add this food item in their cart. So this is how I have just make this detail page. There's nothing complex, just the use of a different widgets and how you want to simply design the app. Yeah, so this is easy. So don't think that it is complex or something, but still you are facing a problem to write all this code, and you think that once you get a code you can simply code easily. Then I will simply paste a code link. So then you can simply get a source code from the description box. I will simply provide the link over there. Now this is how we can simply make a unique and a attractive design for any app by using just a simple widgets. As you can see that I have tried my best to make it easy for the viewers who are learning the Flutter for the first time. So that's why I've tried my best to like simply use widgets and make the app as beautiful as I can. So here when you will move to the bottom nav, you can see that this is how our home page looks, and here you can see the different categories of food items, top food deals, etc., with a following like a navigation bar, like a profile icon, a shopping cart icon, a shopping bag icon, uh, home icon. So so this is it from this video, where I have teach you how to make a simple and attractive design by just using a simple widgets. So if you are looking for an app with a complete backend like a food delivery app, as I've told you, I've already made a food delivery app before on this channel. So you can simply follow that. I will paste the link in the comment box. So by tapping to that, you can follow all the 10 to 12 apps that I have made before on this channel, so that you can add some more apps to your resume, right? So show your support by hitting that like button, and let's aim the like aim of this video of 1k likes. And if we achieve 1k likes, I will definitely going to add the backend to this app. Yeah, and hit that subscribe button too, so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.